the dirty details of what celebrities are like in bed is a woman who knows firsthand. She's called the real Beverly Hills Madam. Please welcome Sherry Woods. So nice to have you on. You came before Heidi Fleiss and were around for 8 years, so you really had a good grip on the business.
I was around for 15 years.
15 years?
Yes.
Okay. And then finally went to jail.
I went to prison. Pandering in the state of California is a mandatory prison sentence.
I mean, I was going through these books, and the names of them are astonishing. Who are some of the biggest names that you can mention?
Box office, I would probably say.
So
they pick up the phone, they call the madam, and the girl's at their door within an hour. It's like ordering a pizza.
I just...
Yeah.
What do you do now? You came out of prison. You can't go back to being a madam. Or can you go back to being a madam?
Actually, if I were convicted of being a madam again, it's a mandatory prison, 12-year prison sentence.
So you're really out of the business.
Yeah.
So how are you going to make a living? Or how are you making a living?
Well, I have my cosmetology license,
Right.
and I just took my exam for my real estate license. I want to sell real estate, and I figure if I'm successful selling women, I can be successful selling homes, and there's thousands of dollars in that compared to hundreds of dollars, and it's legal. You can't go to prison.
What do you think about the whole Heidi Fleiss thing? You think she's going to go to prison?
Oh, well, if according to the law, she has to go to prison. If she's convicted, she has to get 3 to 6 years. So we'll see what happens. Of course, you know, they don't always follow the law. I mean, I had police officers that would call up the madams and send the girls to the hotel room, and all this is done at the taxpayer's expense. They'd order room service and limousines, and they'd get laid, and then at the end of the evening, they'd pull the badge out from under the mattress and say, oh, by the way, you're under arrest. So they don't go by the books, so you never know what's going to happen with the legal system.
Are you worried? Again, as I said, I was going through all these books, and there's name after name and souvenir after souvenir of very famous people and very big people, not just, oh, him too. But not just actors, I mean, politicians and stuff. Aren't you a little scared that somebody can bump you off, or, you know, you can come up and maybe ruin somebody's campaign?
Well, it's always a possibility. You know, you don't know what's going to happen in life, but...
Are you careful? Or have you left, like, notes with your lawyers? If I go, watch out?
No, I haven't, but actually I don't know if I could trust my lawyer either, because he was my client too.
If I were you, I would make copies of these very quickly.
Yes.
And you're going to write a book about it, right?
Yes, I've written my book about my life story. I'm trying to get a book deal right now and hoping for a movie deal.
Well, walk around with this.
Oh,
You'll get it.
Fabulous.
I thank you so very much.